Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and new details concerning Sakurai's interview with Famitsu, and this was discovered thanks to the web version of that interview and translated by Source Gaming. Now, the biggest new thing to come out of all of this, at least we believe, is the fact that Sakurai left balancing completely to the balancing team. He wasn't involved in adjusting the parameters at all. He left it all to them, and he didn't actually worry about it, which is actually very different from how he handled it before. Most times he handled all the balancing himself, and it wasn't until Super Smash Bros. 4 that he actually had a team help him, but he was still involved with the balancing. This time around though, it was a completely separate team. He also has a lot to say about the game's speed, and he said that the speed increase kind of shackles the online experience because there's less room to account for lag. That said, the speed boost has its drawbacks. For example, the increased knockback speed makes it easier to lose track of your character. And when making Brawl, the team slowed things down a bit since the high speed of Melee would have been too exclusionary for all the new and inexperienced players that we would bring in. So they take into account the number of factors such as hardware, current trends, etc. when deciding aspects like the game's speed. And in Sakurai's mind, they're optimizing the game for its current scale and style of play. So that's why the speed is where it's at. Although he is quite correct, as there's been quite a few times where I've lost track of my character while playing. It doesn't happen all the time, but it is something you have to get used to. The last thing he talked about was how Castlevania was highly requested in the Smash ballot, and when it came time to add new content, Sakurai says his choices were limited. A lot of players would probably be most familiar with Alucard, but fans would probably prefer one of the Belmonts, even though they're unrelated to the later games in the series. So that's why he decided to go with Simon and Richter, and Alucard became a trophy, because most fans would want the Belmonts since they represent the most heroes in that series. And yeah, it's all really interesting stuff. It's fascinating to see where Sakurai took a step back, where his input went into it, his thought process behind a lot of the decisions. It's all really interesting. But how do you guys feel about this? Do you like the balancing of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and feel like he did a good job of having a team take care of it instead of himself? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Super Smash Bros. And other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.